that that air about him is not something he has to try to do. I mean that's Jesse, and it's something this a skill.
Yeah, well, it definitely. And yeah, it gets you excited too for Saturday night's main event. We had Sami Zayn reveal that he'll be facing Drew McIntyre at Saturday night's main event. And then we also have just a stacked card when it comes to it. We got Cody versus Kevin Owens. We got Liv Morgan taking on Io Sky. Oh my gosh. The triple threat match. Gunther, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor are also on the card. It should be a very exciting thing. I love I'm a sucker for nostalgia. I think the millennial generation is always a sucker for nostalgia. So I think it's going to be a really, really good card. Are you pretty? Well, how do you feel about? We know Greg's thoughts on Jesse Ventura, but I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on Jesse Ventura. What do you think of him as a persona and a character?
I think he's a flipping genius, is what I think he is. I worked with him in WCW. Mm-hmm. I helped negotiate his contract to get him in and get him on air, and he's just one of the most brilliant, creative people you could ever want to be around. Mm-hmm. And that air about him is not something he has to try to do. I mean that's Jesse, and it's something a skill. So I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing him. I guarantee you, if they put him in the right light with the headpiece on and the whole deal, that he will pick right up where he left off and be like, just flashing back in time. I mean, he is just that good. So yeah, I think that's really cool. I mean, Greg called it, and we called it on here that he was going to be part of that thing, and well should he be.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a real fun time. Yes, I can only imagine the comments he'll make probably towards Cody and Dusty and stuff like that during that match. He'll have some stuff that he can have some fun with. So I wonder too if he'll be on the call for the whole show, or if they'll just pick and choose the moments where he's there. It'll be interesting to see how they lay that out, I think.
Nothing would surprise me. I know they'll have to have a choker chain on him, or he'll be like picking up the cell phone and calling Vince.
Oh yeah, right.
he'll get one last shot in.
That's it. Yeah, one last shot at it, but that definitely, you could definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's going to be a blast, Magnum, on NBC at Saturday at 8 p.m. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think anything unexpected will happen? You were talking about how they have to really maybe change the game up a little bit to hype things up for WrestleMania. Is Kevin Owens taking on Cody Rhodes for that WWE Championship? You would think Cody would win it, but if they really wanted to shake things up, could you put the title on Kevin Owens right now and tell a good story that way?
Oh, you could tell an amazing story that way. Are the merchandising people going to let that happen? Probably not.
That's a great point. Yep.
I mean, it's all at the end of the day about money and the whole deal. But if they don't do something, if that's just a really good show and it's just really entertaining, and they don't do something, they will have shot themselves in the foot, I think.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be, oh well, it was just nostalgic, blah 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 blah. So they should have millions of eyes on. I can't even imagine the viewership something like that has the potential to draw. It's got to be insane. I mean, how many years has it been since?
Oh man, that's a good question. I'm trying to think if they did, like, they reprised it at all throughout the years. I think maybe once or twice, maybe, but it's been a long, long time. If you're really going back, like probably like 30 something years ago, if that longer, not longer, right?
I think you're right. So, again, you know, every time you have that many eyes on, you got a chance. You got a chance to, do something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not just it's safe and we just got these people. If you want to get them, let them walk out there talking about the where are they going or what are they doing? I can't believe they did that. You got to have one moment during that show where they just go, holy crap! I cannot believe they just did that.
Right. Yeah. Another match too we'll have on top is we'll be crowning an inaugural Women's United States champion. It's going to be either Bailey or Chelsea Green going up against Mishin or Tiffany Stratton. So it'll be very cool to see what they do with that. I could see it going on either Chelsea Green or Tiffany Stratton. Bailey too, but I would think maybe more so Chelsea Green's been really cultivating a good kind of underground fan base in certain ways that might help her out a little bit. I don't know though.
It would definitely boost Chelsea, but my money's on Tiffany.
Yeah.
For the simple fact to continue the story because they could make that women's U.S. title very a la what the U.S. title was in the NWA, and make it really shine and truly where that that person really is like the next in line for the world title. And everybody's looking at Tiffany as a future world champion. That's why they did the Money in the Bank stuff and all the things they've done. So logically that she would be the one that I would probably give the nod to, just to bring her up even more, because her momentum's good. She's as good on camera as any new girl from the last 20 years.
Hat tip to Greg for that.
Yeah. No, I mean, and somebody had to give her a chance. But really, she needs to tip her own hat, because you're not successful at all the things that she was successful at prior to wrestling, and then put your focus on that, and I mean literally like a rocket to the top. She didn't take baby steps. She just started hurtling,
right?
And has continued to improve her product, month in and month out. So they really can't go wrong. That women's side is just so strong. There's so many girls there that are just real. I mean, really have the whole package. It's not like, I thought Liv Morgan in the beginning. I didn't really I didn't know all the potential that she really had. But for someone that just has a look and kind of looks like that, that it girl kind of deal, but can do everything she does with that, it looks so just determined and precise that she's just a different breed. I mean, she really is not like any. I can't even point to anybody in going back in time that worked like she works, and just has kind of got that look. Because I mean, there's been Trish, obviously, megastar, Hall of Famer, unbelievable look, part of the Attitude Era and all those things. But Trish's work compared to Liv's in terms of that credibility and timing and believability are two different levels. I mean, they've taken the game up to a whole different level of expectation.
Yeah, she definitely has. And I think you make a great point too, is like she fits right into that mold of what builds to and adds to that women's division. And like what she's doing with Judgment Day and Dom, and just the manipulation, kind of like JR's Jezebel thing. She really fits that to a T at the time, and I think is doing a really great job with it. Yeah,
I agree.
So no, the women's division is stacked, and I mean, like, and when I get a chance to take a gander at the gals down in NXT, it's like, man, they have such a plethora of talent on that side of the wrestling ring. It's going to be really cool to see how that all pans out. But yeah, Tiffany's Tiffany's definitely could be a surefire bet for that the inaugural championship. I think that would be a great move too. So really, really good stuff. All right, we'll take a couple fan questions here before we close on out. Start a few. So let's see where we're gonna go here. We will start with here's a good one. Eddie Prather. Question for Dom and Magnum. What do you think of the potential of Obafemi? Have you seen anything of Obafemi, Magnum? What he's that presence down in NXT? Holy smokes. I'll have to send you a link to him because, man, he is going to be a big-time star. Figuratively and literally. He was the North American champion. He just lost to Tony D'Angelo down there a little bit ago, the North American championship. But he's got like a look, a presence, a charisma. He's definitely somebody to keep tabs on for sure. So
I'll check him out.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the pedigree for sure.